Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had a little one stepping in. So we're at the last part. I won't keep you long, and it's the best part of the whole assessment. It's where the Berkman report, which we did first, the colorful one, and the leadership grip come together. So where your natural gifts, where your natural characteristics meet your spiritual gifts and become this force, if you will. And this force is where we actually find our purpose. This is where Shelby is her most affluent, her strongest, she feels the best, and those around her like, wow, that girl is in her element. So this is what we are all striving for in life, is what is my purpose and how do I get to it and what does it look like? So this is what we're going to be peeking at right now. So this isn't in your package, but I'm going to explain it quickly so you understand it, and this is going to be the best take-home part for you. So I just briefly drew out your grid from the Berkman report, so all of the squares. And if you recall, your diamond, which is your usual self, how people see you day in and day out, is in the blue quadrant, which is the thinking quadrant. So you're the thinker, but you're very, very reliant on people and being introverted, but you're also very close to the communicator quadrant as well. So your diamond here, your usual self, is quite strong because it's close to the border versus being inside here. And what we're going to share right now is called the double diamond, or sorry, the dotted diamond. So we have a regular diamond here, and the dotted diamond is actually where Shelby, as her strongest, will be penetrated with this gift of strength, fruit, like unbelievable joy, productivity, and power, like a positive power. And I'm pretty sure you've been at this point before in your life and are probably hungry to be back in that moment or in that experience again, because most of us have been there. But how do we get there, and how do we not stay there necessarily, but how do we keep on the path of being in that place of strength and fulfillment? So that's what this is all about. And to get there, Shelby, of course, your needs need to be met. Your stress responses need to be minimal. And you need to be working in your spiritual gifts of administration, mercy, discernment of spirits, like good gifts, and in service. And then when you're in that time or experience of like extreme positive power, fruit, and joy, it's actually going to be played out on the grid here as going downward. So your double diamond is off the chart like everybody's. Well, I shouldn't say everybody's. Yours is down here. So we've taken your diamond and we've made it even stronger based on your spiritual side of things. So your natural gifts are here. We add the spiritual giftings to it, and your team styles and your bodybuilding roles. And all of a sudden, your strength and power and joy and fruitfulness just goes boom, and it goes in this direction. So when it goes in that direction, it tells us that you are going to be moving even deeper in an administration role, in mercy and discernment, and helping and administration. Oh, I said that one already. So that's where you already are, but you're even going to get stronger and more profound in those areas. Some people's diamonds or dotted diamonds will project, say, this way. So we would share to them about what their most fruitful and powerful and joyful times would look like, and what direction it would be going in. So just keep that in mind. It's the double diamond. It's the most profound outcome of this whole assessment. And we now know how you can get there, why you get there when you do, and how to get there more often. And I'm pretty sure that there's a good part of you that already is living in this day in and day out, but there's also a lot of prevention that occurs after knowing all of this assessment stuff, and it kind of helps people not sway so far from their natural characteristics and their spiritual gifts, because this day and age, there's a lot of tolerance and a lot of adaptation in our lives because of society today. We find ourselves stretching ourselves a lot more than we're actually born to be stretched. And if you can always keep in mind your natural characteristics and your spiritual giftings and work on strengthening and being in those places rather than getting better at the big picture and getting better at the things that we're weaker at, you will be in the place that you want to be. So, Miss Shelby, such a beautiful assessment. I've enjoyed looking at it so much. I hope it makes sense. If there's anything that you need clarified, please don't hesitate at all to drop me a phone call or a text or email. I'd love to answer any questions that you have. And from here, we actually want to connect in person over video or by telephone or having coffee if we can for about 30 minutes just to review what you've taken home and what aha kind of moments that you've had through this process of both sides of the assessment. And yeah, just to make sure that you feel like you've gained some value out of this process and that you've gotten what you were hoping you would receive through doing the assessment. I will send you a questionnaire just for follow-up to kind of rate what your experience was like going through the Grit Berkman, so you can watch for that in your email. And prior to meeting down the road, like I usually meet up with people within anywhere between 5 to 14 days based on their schedule. I'll send you out a brief note and a couple little things to think about, and you just let me know what works best with your schedule. So meeting up, within 5 to 14 days, and we can have a little fun time together sharing our findings. Okay, if you know anybody that would be interested in taking an assessment, I am starting to navigate what the need is out there and kind of do some market analysis on if this should be a service I provide. So feel free to share or send people my way. And yeah, I'm just feeling really good about this and wanting to grow in it because it's serving me, but it's helping serve people so they can get to where they need to be, which is kind of my thing. Okay, love you, girl. Thanks for your time, and yeah, go enjoy. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.